Okay, welcome back. This is Lab 5.4. We're using some merchandise T accounts to record transactions in merchandise inventory and cost of goods sold for the year. The T accounts work just like the other T accounts that we have. We're using the identifier for the activity to record the transaction in the T account. We're going to calculate the balance at the end, and the balance, of course, is going to be a debit for merchandise inventory since it's an asset. It's also going to be a debit for cost of goods sold because it's an expense. So transaction A, merchandise inventory, we had an opening balance of 45,500. So that needs to go into merchandise inventory, no counterpart in cost of goods sold. Cost of merchandise which was sold to customers in sales transactions, though, comes out of inventory, 153,500. Whoops. I guess I need to get to the right cell to do that. Okay, and that has an exact counterpart in the cost of goods sold account as well. The next item, C, invoice cost of merchandise purchases. That increases our inventory by 180,000. We haven't sold it yet, so it doesn't affect cost of goods sold. Shrinkage, we noticed some of it had gone missing, and so that reduces our inventory by the 7,800. It also increases our cost of goods sold. The next item is cost of transportation in. All of the cost to get the inventory in place ready for sale needs to be recorded here. We call that the laid down or laid in cost. The cost of merchandise returned by customers and restored to inventory is transaction F, and that's for 3,300. Now that was returned by our customers, so presumably what was cost of goods sold is no longer cost of goods sold. So that is going to, whoops, let me put that on the right side here. That's going to reduce our cost of goods sold. I need to get rid of that. Okay. And then purchase discounts received. Purchase discounts reduces the cost of inventory by 1950. And purchase returns and allowances also received reduces the cost of inventory for the 4,800. Now we need to add all the debits together. Oops. And you can subtract all the credits together if you like, or you can subtract them individually, which is what I'm going to do. So 58,750, that makes sense. 4,500 plus the 150, or minus the 153 plus the 180, minus the 7,800 plus the 4,600, minus the 3,300. That shouldn't be a minus, that should be a plus, should it not? Because it increases our inventory, so that should go over to this side. Yeah, so we have a debit to merchandise inventory and a credit to cost of goods sold. That makes a little more sense. So let's revise this calculation. We're going to add the 3,300. I'm going to go way over here and get rid of this part where we subtracted the 3,300. 65,350. So if I drag that down here, you can see the calculation: 45,500 plus 180 plus 46 plus 33 minus 153 minus 78 minus 1950 minus 4,800. Now on the cost of goods sold side, we add the 153,500 and the 7,800, and we subtract the 3,300, so 158,000. That's all I can think of to do, so let's see what Lyric's thought. Lyrics agrees, we're done. Once again, the calculation of the cost of goods sold is these three numbers. So we're finished.